Hey guys, your Dark Avenger Chris here with another update video. Finally got my giant size Sentinel figure behind me. Something better. It's a change in scenery from the flowers and everything else on those shelves. We actually just finished freshly painting the entire kitchen. So anyway, this is a briefy update video, and as you guys can see from the title, it says update plus new video idea. This is for all you comic book fans out there, all you comic book reviewers, so please stay tuned. You might be interested in this idea that I have because it involves all of us. First, the updates. First of all, got a lot of stuff from San Diego Comic-Con this year. That happened before. Now I'm getting a lot of questions about New York Comic-Con. Will I be going? The answer is unfortunately no. Times are hard right now. My family is living literally paycheck to paycheck, so I'm helping them as much as I can with my paychecks from my job. So unfortunately $50 per ticket, because I'm going to be paying for my brother as well, so that's $100 to just get into Comic-Con is undoable right now. It's out of the question. Literally my money is going, as far as comic books, it's strictly for my week-to-week comic books. Cannot afford the extra amount of money right now for a con. I was hoping I would be able to. I was hoping through the summer that I might be able to make some extra money. I did. Unfortunately, I'm saving that just in case we need it, or my family needs it, or, you know, life is rough right now. The economy is very bad. For those of you who live in America, you guys know that. So, right now, my family takes precedent over a convention, as I'm sure all of you understand. But Kevin's going, so if I need anything from the convention,
I don't know,
sure.
maybe. I do have enough.
If you do go, then at least I have somebody going who can get me something, get me the stuff that I'm looking for.
I just need the money for it, though.
I'll give it to you, don't worry about that.
Not before I go. Well, I don't know. Maybe I won't go. We'll see.
We'll decide that later.
I just hope, but I don't know.
Okay, now more
messages.
Yeah, play it by ear, of course. Now, other messages were about the Spider-Man Superboy show. I've gotten a lot of messages. Chris, they're rebooting the universe. Are you going to change your character, meaning no more Superboy, change it to Spider-Man and somebody else? Are you going to change Superboy to the costume that's going to be on TV? Are you going to change Superboy? What's going to happen? A lot of people thought I was ending the series. That's not the case. Originally, I was going to make the first episode of Season 2 a small, tiny piece of that episode, show off a new costume, and that's it. Then I started thinking about it, and the writer in me said, no, we can make this more. So the first 3 episodes of the Spider-Man and Superboy show are all going to pertain to the DC Comic relaunch and how it impacts my character as well as Amber's character, because she also is a character based off the DC universe, and how it affects my character's costume, my character's personality, and the entire Spider-Man and Superboy show. So the first 3 episodes are not going to be comedy, they're actually going to be serious. And it's going to all be based off of the DC Comic reboot from the point of view of a current day, well, soon not to be current day, DC Universe character. And I'm going to leave it at that. Then the 4th episode of the Spider-Man and Superboy show is going to take a main focus on Spider-Man, even though Superboy will be in it. And Spider-Man will be in the first 3 episodes also, trying to help out Superboy with his problem. You guys are just going to have to wait and see. First episode was shot already. Intro. We finally have an intro. Song, well, we need a song, but we have an intro set of videos set. So we're going to have an intro, just not for the first 3 episodes, because that will spoil the new costume. So starting episode 4, there will be a new intro to the Spider-Man Superboy show. As far as extras go, you know that credit-wise, I have bloopers sometimes, we just do music sometimes, so that's just going to be going by ear. That plays by ear every time. But the intro I think you guys are going to like. So just stick around. First episode shot, other 2 episodes are on the table, written out. Just going to take me and Mike are going to fight really hard to get the 3 episodes at least shot within these 2 weeks that we have off. Okay, out of the Spider-Man Superboy world into the comic book review world. 100th episode is looming. It's after this weekend, 5 episodes away. October 1st. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a huge, huge, huge week. Let's see, anything else that needs talking about? Oh, DC Universe. Out of the 52 comics, I believe we aren't getting 12 to 13, maybe I dare say 14. No, I think it is 14 issues. Mike's got a stack he's going to be looking through. Amber has a stack she's looking through. I have a stack I'm looking through, and Joe has a couple. Because really, There was nothing left. Unfortunately, Joe was gone for a while. He came back. All the issues were taken, but I'm sure all four of us are going to be looking through each other's, and Kevin's going to probably be looking through
I have some
all
old
our
ones,
piles.
but-
You have some old comics, yeah. Well,
I don't know if
one
that's
day I
even
wish
count,
you'd
though.
bring. Yeah, we'll count. Bring them.
Alright, fine.
Bring them and review
I'd
'em.
have to read them, and it's going to
Read
be
'em.
a lot of studying and all that.
Study. I have time. There's a lot of reviews coming. Marvel-wise, they're going from one big event to the other. Next one is Battle Scars. Kind of looking forward to it. Hoping that after Battle Scars, they really take a break. I mean, Marvel's gone from Siege to Fear Itself, now to Battle Scars. I really wish you guys, Marvel, you don't have to do one big event after the other. Take a break. Seriously. Or do a character solo big event. Don't do a huge event for the entire Marvel Universe every single year. You're tiring us out. DC-wise, is the hugest of events with this relaunch. And there are other titles they are going to be beginning again in 2012, which I'm also looking forward to. Batman Arkham City is coming out this October. Looking forward to it. They've already made specialized controllers for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. I'm hoping that that's part of the collector's edition, but I highly doubt that. Okay. We got comic books out of the way. Now, moving away from the update, guys, once again, feel free to message me anytime. I've been away from the computer a lot this past year and a half. Personal issues, first of all, happened in the end of 2009, beginning of 2010. And the ramifications lasted for a while, and then life just hit me at the same time, and I've been just uber busy working and helping out my family. So making these videos is basically all the time I have right now. I have extra time with these 2 weeks off. I don't know when work starts again, what my hours are going to be, if I'll have that amount of time that I did like last year. Last year I was just working as a closer. This year I'm hoping to work more hours, get more money to help out my family and everything else. But anyway, feel free to message me. I will try my hardest. I promise I will try my hardest to get back to you. Comment wise, same thing. Feel free to comment. I have a list of comments that I still have to answer. I will get to all of them. Channel comments are the hardest thing to answer because I really don't look at my channel comments that much. I really don't. But when I do, I will try to respond if I can. Okay, now my big idea, my big new comic series that's going to involve every single comic book reviewer that knows me and that I talk to. Or could, maybe not. I've noticed, now that I'm back and I'm actually watching other videos, the figure line community, actually a lot of them got together, and I don't know if this is to make money or just because they want to do promotions. I'm on the fence. I really don't know. I'm not a figure reviewer. I've done figure reviews, but mainly I'm a comic book reviewer. Once in a blue moon I'll buy a figure or something if I have the extra money. Wish I had extra money to do that, because I'll be honest, there are a lot of nice figures out there that I like for display purposes, but money keeps us tight. Comic books take precedent over figures. Maybe one day I won't be saying that. Right now I can't. So anyway, they've gotten together and they've made a website based off of figure reviews, and all their sites have the logo of the new website. Now I'm not looking to do a new website. I can't afford to make a website. B, I don't know how to make a website. C, if anybody wants to do that, I'd be more than willing to jump on board with that. Send me a message. But I have to know you. If I don't know you, don't send me a message saying, oh, I heard in your video you want to open up a comic site, I'll help you out. I have to know you. Not that I don't trust people. I trust people I know. New people, I got to get to know you and trust you first. Because you never know if somebody out there is looking to cause trouble nowadays. You never know with the internet. Anyway, this goes out to all my fellow comic book reviewers now. You know, people buy, or could you stop that? You're shaking the table.
Sorry.
People buy or don't buy things through the judgment that we make. You know, I've had a lot of people through the years get interested in the comic books because of watching my reviews, get interested in certain series because of my reviews, stay away from certain series because of what they saw through my reviews. I've reinterested people who used to buy comic books into going back to comic books. We have a responsibility. It's an unpaid one. This is our enjoyment and our passion. We do this not for money. We do this because we love it. We love comic books, and we like doing reviews to tell other people, to show other people, and to throw out our opinion on different types of comics and the different types of genres, etc. So it is our unpaid, and I don't even know the right word. I can't even give. It doesn't even have words. It's our passion that we enjoy sharing with the world. That's why we make these videos. That's why I do it. I'm not getting paid to do it. Yes, unfortunately, at times I'm unable to do it because of work and everything else. But that's life, you know. But I always make sure to have my comic review up. And my whole point of this channel, when I first created it, was to promote comic books, to get people interested in comic books, because comic books are really fun reads. Minus the new ways they want to do it, where I remember in the 90s, anything super violent happened, it was done in like a black, like this panel would be blacked out, or it would be in a shadow where we wouldn't see what happens, but we would know what happened. Nowadays they don't black it out. They actually have it right up front. Like I was just saying about the Legion of Doom miniseries from Flashpoint. That guy ripped his nose off, they squashed the atoms. It was looking over the disgusting stuff that people are trying to push. If you really look at superheroes in whole, they represent all the things that are the best within us all, and they also represent the way we would like to present ourselves. Their ideals, their values are all things that people should aspire to have and to promote. Me, hope has always been my hugest thing. I've always liked promoting that there is hope, whether there be there, whether it would be there, or whether the situation would be hopeless. There's still always hope. No matter how hopeless the situation is, hope is always there. That's how I promote. That's what I promote. When I was younger, Truth, Justice, and the American Way was literally something I'd love to promote as well. Some people don't like the whole American Way thing. I did. Christopher Reeve said it the best way, and that just stuck with me for years. Then Hope came along, and I actually took precedent with that. My idea for a video series is, on Brooklyn Boys I've done this already, and it's done okay. Now I'd like to do it on here, but not with the people from Brooklyn Boys, with my own fellow community. Everybody talks about it. My friend Chris, Dawkin Howlett, he talks about it. You know, I hear the figure community talking about their community. We all talk to each other through messages, through comments, and everything else. You know, we've even, I hear people saying, now unfortunately with money I can't send, and other than once I have not received anything, but some people actually send and receive, send and get comic books from each other. We all do that. That's our community. We're a bunch of great people, adults, teenagers, and there are kids too. But the kids, the kids don't ship, and they get things maybe, but they don't ship anything out. But we're a huge community of people, and we do converse with each other. We do trade with each other. We do send to each other. We send each other happy birthdays. You know, it's a community. Just like Brooklyn Boys brought a community of friends together, what I'm hoping to do with this video series is to get a bunch of comic reviewers together, and maybe with all of our combined knowledge and all of our debates that we'll have on this video series, it'll help promote comic books that much more and get more people interested. What I'm proposing is, I would like whoever has Skype, and even if you don't have Skype, it's a free download, does not take up that much bandwidth, and I'm actually encouraging you, if you don't have it, to get it, because it's going to be put on Xbox and PlayStation 3 anyway. So, those of you who have it, and those of you who don't have it, download it please, if you want, if you're interested in this idea. I would like to do, maybe not once a week, maybe once a month, maybe once every other week, I would like to do a comic book podcast. Just a bunch of us comic reviewers. I'd say around 8 of us, because I don't want to have too many people in a call, because then it's just going to get become a cluster fuck of voices. 8 is about a nice round number where not too many people will talk at once, to discuss what's going on in DC, in Marvel, in IDW, in Image, Radical, what have you. Any comic community, any comic company, not community, any comic company, any event, anything like the DC Comic relaunch. Perfect example. Some people want it. Some people say it's needed. Some people say it's not needed. Some people are against it. Some people say, I'm on the fence. Some people say, I'm going to give it a shot. That's something that would be a perfect first debate. So what I'm doing is, I'm throwing it out to the people I know. and their friends. As long as you know the person that's interested in it, that's fine. As long as they're reputable, like you know them, and you know they're not going to try to screw around with the cast. I would like to have a comic book podcast, radio show, just like BBC 13 Game, BBC Cast, not gaming. BBC Cast on Brooklyn Boys. I'd like to get us comic reviewers together to share our passion together as a community. Not for money, not to get money from comic companies, but to share how we feel about certain comic books and how we would like to promote certain comic books to people who maybe are interested and would like to see it through a radio show. And who knows what'll stem from this. Maybe we'll each bump off each other for when we're doing comic reviews, like through the internet. Maybe some, because I've had people guest star in the very beginning of my comic book reviews. Maybe it'll start something else. Who knows? I would like to start this podcast, and anybody who's interested, message me. I'm going to message a few people whom I feel would be perfect for the podcast. I know I'm going to get a couple of no's, because I know a few people are never really near the computer, a couple people are busy. We can make a date. I really don't care. Like, pick a specific date, a specific time, and we can do it, provided we're all free. I'm going to send a few of these requests out there and see what I get back. I only need about 4 people to start. 4 people, not including myself. And then I'm sure people have friends who like comics and they want to bring their friends in, and they'll bring their friends in, and we'll expand to about 8 people, if not more. So, yeah. Finally, concluding this video, a few channels I feel you guys should be checking out. First of all, I always promoted these guys. Lou Thug, who is now Lou Thug Rebirth, and Hooliganism 1984. Check them out. I hope I said it the right date. I believe it's 1984 for Hooliganism. Very bad with dates. They're on my subscriptions list. Hooliganism and Lou, Hooli and Lou both do figure reviews, but they're awesome. I enjoy watching. Lou is off the hook with his reviews, literally hilarious. You guys would enjoy watching him. Hooliganism, I know he just moved, which I'm actually sad about because he left. He moved down to Florida, but he had great reviews. I used to watch him all the time. A ton of other channels you should be checking out that are on my subscription list. Once again, there is a huge community of figure reviewers. I know Boxing Type X is part of it. Century Productions, I believe, is part of it. Sean Long is part of it. I touch and go with videos as far as figures, once again, because I'm a comic reviewer. Also, some comic reviewers. My absolute favorite, Yuli was I enjoyed watching his comic reviews. Unfortunately, he hasn't done anything for a while, but once again, life. Another one who does do videos, Dawkin Howlett. My friend Chris, back up in Canada, does awesome comic reviews, does awesome videos pertaining to comics. Check his page out. Spider-Man 1991, he does comic reviews before me. He gets his comics on Wednesday, and his reviews go up before mine. I try to not watch it because he actually goes from page to page, so I don't want to see what the comic looks like until I get it in my hand, so I can read it at my leisure instead of having to pause the video, read, play the video, pause. Also, I wouldn't do that anymore, Spider-Man 1991, because with all this copyright thing going around, you don't know if showing an entire book might hurt your page. Also, big people that I've always promoted since literally the beginning of my comic reviews, Pete's Basement. I've been so busy, life has been just so hectic. I am literally 2 pages of videos behind with Pete's Basement comic reviews that I am going to check out at some point and catch up on. I apologize to everybody whom I used to talk to on Skype, I used to message on Facebook. Life has just taken me away from the computer. Making a video was literally the only amount of time I had. That's all I had the time for, was to make the video, upload it, and then leave it for a while. Now I have that little extra breathing room, but still at times not always there. But maybe as life continues on, I'll have more time to do things. So guys from Pete's Basement, sorry I haven't messaged you guys in a long time, but you guys great, love your comic reviews. Dawkin Howlett, Chris, you do awesome reviews too. He has his family in it, just like I have my family and my best friends in it. Spider-Man 1991, also another good comic reviewer. I'm forgetting a bunch of people, I'm sure, but they're all on my subscription list. They all comment my videos. Check out their sites. If you're interested in comic books, check out our reviews. Maybe you'll be interested in starting a collection. Maybe you'll be interested to restart a collection that you long ago left behind. with that, I'm going to leave this review off, and I'm going to leave the offer out there to people I know. People I don't know, I'm sorry, you're going to have to start commenting my videos, you're going to have to start messaging me so that I get to know you and you get to know me, and we'll see if we'll be able to work together on a podcast. See if we can work together as friends first. Alright guys, so see you soon in another Dark Avenger review, video, what have you. Spider-Man Superboy Episode 1, Season 2, coming soon. I have a trailer I'm already setting up. See you guys then.